What's going on, guys? Today we're going to do another body game video. It's been a while since I made a body game video, but now it's time. If you haven't seen any of my body game videos, go back and watch them. They're all over the channel. If you don't know where I got that concept from, it's from a creator called Ron Wills on YouTube. Shout out to him. But body game is essentially just the fact that you guys taking care of your body is also a useful strategy for attracting women to you. So it's not some revolutionary concept, but we got a name for it. It's called body game. And I'm going to share a story with you based on the title. You can see women that like other women, they can't resist it. Its body game is undefeated, undisputed. It does help. It is not only thing you need. You need some game to see everything through past just the body game. But I'm going to go over a story from something I experienced with body game that helped me out with, let's say, we're going to call these women feline fanatics. If you get what I'm going at here, like the women that like other women, they say they don't like man, they don't deal with man, they do relationships with other women. Feline fanatics. All right. I was on, this isn't even the first time, but I'm just sharing this specific story. I might share the first time that I dealt with a feline fanatic on another video. But this particular situation, I was on a dating app and this girl messaged me. She liked me, because I usually just deal with women that like me first, and then I'll swipe on them after they like on me. So I saw this brown skinned chick match with me, and I thought that when I was looking at the photo, that's who I was matching with. I started messaging her, and she said something about, this isn't my real photo. And I was like, oh man, what is going on here? I said, well, send me your real photo. And she said, you're not gonna like me because I'm a stud. I'm like, what? Oh, okay. I said, well, I've been with a stud before. And she was like, for real? Yeah. I was like, yeah, I have. And she said, well, I never been with a man before. I said, you should try it. Yeah, after I told her she should try it, she responded, oh wow, you're 35. I said, yeah. And I said, what's your age? Because I was confirming, like, is your age real? She said, I'm 27. And I was like, okay. And she said, I want to, but I'm scared. I want to try it, but I'm scared. You're so much older than me. You're muscular. So she's already acknowledging the body. She says, you're muscular. You're taller than me. She's like, it's just something I never tried, so I'm a little scared. I said, it's nothing to be scared of. I mean, it's a new experience. I said, it's up to you if you want to try it out. I mean, I think you would enjoy it. So eventually she says, give me your snap. I say, all right. I give her my snap. And I'm going to pause right here for a second. If you have a woman you're in a relationship with and they've got Snapchat, you screwed. Any woman with that ghost app on their phone ain't up to no good. That Snapchat ain't used for no family and no friends, keeping up with them. That's what Facebook is for. When they got the ghost app, you know things are going down. That is basically the app people cheat with. You can erase stuff immediately. There's no trace. You might not even know who's contacting who. You don't have to use your real names. Just be careful, guys. Anyway, she sends me the snap, so I know this is not, I know what's about to happen. She sends me the snap, and then the first thing she sends is, you know, her face or whatever, so I can see what she really looks like. Nothing to rave home about. Why? Because I've had some friends ask me what she looked like, and I can only say she looked like a stud. You know how they dress and look. Like they look like they're trying to dress like a dude, and they might cut their hair or wear a hairstyle that's similar to like what a dude will wear. And I saw that and I said, oh, well, yeah, she looks like a stud. But like I said, this was not my first time going through this. So I was just like, okay, but I don't know what else I expect you to look like. I didn't. And then the second photo she sent very quickly, it was a picture of the rear view. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay, well, now I'm interested. Now, okay, let's proceed. She erased that one really quick off of Snap, so of course I couldn't save it, which is why she wanted to do Snap. She did it real quick, like flashed it, and I was like, hold up, I didn't see that really good. My eyes were closed. Do that again, and she flashed it real quick. Boom. I was like, okay. Well, after seeing that, I said, I think I could proceed with this. So I was like, yeah, we're good to go. I said, let's go ahead and get some things set up. After that, she sends me her phone number and says, text me. Once she starts texting me, she now asks to get something from me. She's like, well, go ahead and send a photo of, she was like, you have a photo of what your body looks like. Lucky for me, body game's on point, ready to go. So I send her a photo of something I took recently. I didn't even have to go in the bathroom. I just sent one I took like a day or two ago. I sent her this photo here, and you can see the text message response. Once again, this is a woman claiming that she's only been with women, but you can see not all these types of women only like women, no matter what they say. The body game instantly turned her on. You see, she's overwhelmed. She's like, oh, wow, I might not be able to handle that. You see? So I'm showing you proof so you see that this stuff is real. This isn't the only reason you need to work on your body, but I'm showing you that also if you're a guy that just struggles with women in general, this will be another piece to your personality and game. Not really personality, but to your game that attracts women. You need to be attractive in any way that you can. That's the honesty. You need to be attractive. You need to have some type of appeal to yourself physically that they can be attracted to. It helps. And so you see how much it's helping here. And there you can see she's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I was thinking. And I was like, you were just thinking that you needed to try something different. You know, I'm kind of walking her through it a little bit. And then she says, well, it's just going to be a one-time thing. And I was just like, oh, okay, well, if it's a one-time thing, that's fine. We'll make sure you enjoy it. And she basically even puts there, I want you to take the V. And I blanked it out just cause, but you get the idea. I'm like, okay. And I don't like when I hear stuff like that, because oh man, that's like a great power comes great responsibility, and I don't want all that. So anyway, we went along with it, and then we met up. I gotta start driving. I realized I got somewhere I gotta be. So we end up meeting up. Let me get one of the glasses here. Or do I get my other ones? Yeah. We met up. She shows up. And then she's like, what do I do? And I said, yeah, you just lay down and relax. Start you off with a massage. So started that a little bit. And then she jumped up after like a minute, 30 seconds to a minute. She was like, you know what? I'm just ready. And I was like, oh, okay. And so she sat up on the bed and she lifted up my shirt so she could look to see if, was I perpetrating? Was I real or not? And she saw the abs just sitting there, and she was just like, oh, okay, yeah, this is real. And so I helped her indulge in that. Her fantasy that she was seeing come to reality. I took off my shirt so she could see everything. I'm like, look, see ya. It's not fake. I didn't say that because you don't want to talk a whole lot. Took my shirt off, let her see. And then I said, okay, now it's your turn. So then, help her unveil everything. And I'm like, okay, yep, no matter what, they still a woman at the end of the day. You can tell once you get them in that setting, they a woman now. They submissive, everything. That's all I'm gonna say, guys. Everything was woman about her. Like, nothing about her looked like a boy at that point. And even as things started to happen, surprisingly, they talk the same way that women do when you doing that stuff, calling you the father, They calling you the father. They're telling you that you own it. It's yours. That type of stuff. Talk the exact same way, act the exact same way. Submission. Just all of that. Yup. Wanting to be dominated. Nothing's different. That's the thing I'm going to tell you. And the crazy part about it is she was going out of her way to make sure that this was going to be as secretive as possible for like anybody that like she knew, because I believe she gave me a fake name. I don't even know if I knew her real name, because I think it was like, you don't want anyone to know that you did get some from a guy. You want to keep up your persona like, oh, I'm still a stud to like people in public. So I could just tell that she wanted to do this. That's why she said it was like a one-time thing, because she was like, I'm not planning to cross over. I just need to experience this so I can get this out of my mind, off my chest. But from experience, I know usually this happens if they break up with their girlfriend or something like that. They're going through relationship problems. Then they might rebound with a guy finally for the first time. And I figure that might be what happened, and I'm not sure. Anyway, I made sure to give her about 5 different angles in about 20 minutes. So that way it's like a good trial offer, Anytime you have the first time, you want to give them the trial offer and give them 5 angles. Or 4 if you got 4 angles, 4 to 5 angles. So that way it's not boring. It's still somewhat quick. And they can see. And so I'm like letting her see this is what it's like. And she definitely seemed like she enjoyed herself. And at the end, you can tell it seemed like straight business to her, because she got up, went in the bathroom, I guess, check herself out, do whatever she needed to do, came back out, and then get dressed. And she just said thank you and walked out. All right, so that wasn't the end of it though. So I leave because I don't like to stay there right after stuff happens. I like to go, get up out the house, do something. So I went to go get something to eat, and then went straight to the gym after that. I was like, I need to lift heavy. So I still had some energy, I still had some energy. Plus I needed to work out. Went there, and while I'm at the gym, she texts me and says, Are you still there? I said, no, I left to go do some things. And she stopped texting me for like a few hours. And then later that night, around like 10, she says, I'm going to share the screenshot here. She says, can you do it again? And I was like, do what? And as you can see, she said, make scrambled eggs with me. I was like, in my head, I'm like, oh, I thought it was a one-time thing. What happened to that? So this is same day. She trying to double dip. I'm like, I just told her you might get addicted. I didn't even answer yes or no, because I just wanted to tease a little bit, because I'm obviously in the power position here. So I wanted to tease a little bit and not just say yes. And plus, at this point, I done worked out, lifting some heavy stuff, squatting, bench pressing, and did that earlier. really I was done for the day. I'm already laying down. So really it was a no, but I had to make it like a teasing thing to say like maybe in the future. And this was just crazy to me, guys, because she's probably going to go back around and just pretend that she's fully just a feline fanatic, and nobody's gonna know. And I'm afraid that I might have opened up something for her, because she might just start going out there and getting it out, because it's obvious she liked it. She wants more of it, and I know what'll happen if I don't provide any service at a certain amount of time. She's just gonna go find it, just because that's what women do. Like that women nature is still there regardless. This is the craziest thing you need to learn about this, is not all feline fanatics are like this, but I'm letting you know the possibilities and the truth behind some of them, because there's more stories from my life where I found out that it's just not what you think it is. So long story short, she contacted me again today. We haven't really said much. I just, teasing her once again. But guys, this goes to show you that body game works even on them. It doesn't matter. Stay up on your body game, man. You eat right, get you a lot of protein, man. Don't follow everybody else's normal average daily routine and diet. Figure out what you need to do to get enough protein. Work out, man. Stay active. Drink a lot of water. Get some sleep. Stay on top of your body game. It's going to work for you, and the women love it too.